Came to represent the ladies in our history. We know the founding fathers, but the mothers are a mystery. Spitting bars harder than Joan of Arc's armor, driving Rosa Parks car, busting out Francis Farmer, airborne with Amelia Earhart, walking tightrope, being Pocahontas, giving smallpox to white folks, coming out swinging like Venus and Serena on the screen. I rep the crew from Nefertiti to Latifah. Ain't I a woman like Sojourner? I'm the truth. Hand on the Bible, Book of Esther, Book of Ruth. Upgraded the railroad to a chariot with Harriet and Mary Curie brought some shit so hot we had to bury it. Get my golden lariat, I'm a Wonder Woman gunning for him. What you running from? You hear the thunder rumbling, something's coming, shatter y'all. Hurricanes on wood frame houses. The names Renee, you'll never be the same blouses. Hitting the block like a hammer, hitting the
Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. Oh my God. Last night, just that little scene alone was enough for me to be happy that I sat there and watched the BET. Hey. Hey, Natalie. Sup? Oh my God. Y'all know, I used to be a rapper when I was 14 years old. So, my mom made me stop, but okay. And I used to write, our routine, my own rhymes in the routine, for our group. And I'm gonna tweet our little Hey, I was happy when I saw that, because that brought me back to the day. I'm all happy. That's all right. That little part right there, she said, I came to represent the ladies in our history. We know our founding fathers, but the mothers are a mystery. That gave me life. Do you understand? Y'all don't understand, because y'all not an MC. Y'all not an MC. I get hyped up. Y'all just don't understand. I get hyped up. Oh my God, yes. Yes, the BET Awards was very calm last night. It wasn't too ratchet. Deborah Lee's over there, she trying. Deborah Lee's a lawyer too. So she's trying, but whoo, child, I got too excited about that cipher. That was just too much. Just that girl, she's an actress, but her flow was really nice. I was so happy. Hey, get a ghostwriter. Just as long as your flow, Yeah, girl, let me tell you something. I'm a real hip-hop junkie. You see my bio. I love old school. I love everything up until Kanye's first couple of albums. But I started with Chirac. See, I start off with Chirac. This is how I test people if they're really a hip-hop fan. Okay? When they talk about female MCs, they start with Chirac. Okay? From the Funky Four plus one more. If they start at Latifah, if they start at Roxanne Shante, okay? Good morning from LA. Who's that? Hey. Yes. Chirac does not get her just due. I learned how to rap because of Chirac. Okay? Chirac, Run DMC was how Reverend Run. That's how I used to pattern my rap after. But Chirac was the first female rapper to get a MC. She's not a rapper. She's an MC. Okay? The first one to have a record deal. And I mean, you got Lisa Lee, Debbie D. They were in the movies. She was the first. And I don't understand why they don't start with Chirac. Like, I hunted her down on Twitter to let her know how much I have so much respect for her. Come on. Chirac? The Funky Four? Nobody said... Yeah, let me hook y'all to some the Funky 4 music. I mean, okay, I'm dating myself, okay? I'm 47 years old. So you know, I was like a little girl when rap came out in the 70s. I was born 1968. And girl, I still got my records. They at my brother's house. But I still got my records. I got my vinyls. Okay? I mean, Funky 4. Let's do this. Y'all need a history lesson. Okay. Okay, Funky 4. Here we are. Come on, YouTube. These people are still alive, and they deserve better than what we're doing. The Africa Bambaataa, here they are. Here, let me switch my little camera here. See, that's her right there. Chirac. Let me play some of their songs. Let's start with That's the Joint. Hey, now, y'all listen to this.
Cetaphil cleans without stripping.
Okay, come on, commercial.
Skin every day. But how will that gentle power make you feel? If you're ready for this, say you're ready for this. If you're ready for this, say you're ready for this. Are you ready for this? We're ready for this. Are you ready for this? We're ready for this. What we just can't miss. Just can't miss. What we just can't miss. With a beat like this.
It's the joint. Hey.
Everybody, we know the real deal. We got the golden voices, the hearts to steal. Because the 5 MCs, they got to be ripped. Before you hit the party, keep it your sugar hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill.
We want y'all to hear. We're gonna make a lot of sense. We're gonna make it clear. We're gonna rock this place. We're gonna do some class. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna make it last. We got bombs on our mind. We got rockin'.
I want y'all to hear Chirac.
The joint. Because Little Ronnie C is the melody. Help me rock, we're singing harmony. Because Jeff is the rhythm, and K is the bass.
Shot, rock, shaking the whole darn place.
And now here's a little story you got to be told. The party people in the place got a whole lot of soul.
So when we're on the mic, y'all shocking the house.
You hear her?
Get together, we can turn it out. But we're in the house, as you can plainly see. Everybody say, get funky, and make money, and you don't stop. But give it to us now.
Yes.
Funk it up. Get funky.
Hey, hook.
Move the word, come on.
Yes.
I got money, I can't jerk.
To the beat that makes you wanna rap. Come on, shout rock.
Come on.
Just turn on your mic.
Yes.
Let everybody know you can never be the one.
You know that,
And you know that.
and I know.
And she knows that we know that. We know what shout rock.
When I rap Funky 4, I can never be the way.
And we hear shout rock. She's the
Pull
joy.
it up, y'all. Do it up. Chirac is gonna show you how you get real rough. I'm Chirac, and I can't be stopped for all the fly guys. I will hit the top, but I can do it for the ones who weak and strong, and I can do it for the ones who right or wrong. When I'm listed on the column, that's classified. I can be a nurse, and I'm qualified to talk about respect. I won't neglect. My strategy is for you to seize, and don't turn away by what I say, 'cause I'm bad when I'm talking to you. Therefore, fly brothers who can do it too. The party people in the place is just for you to get down, get on down.
She's the best one,
And I'm going down.
she's the best female in this in town.
And everybody know that I'm golden brown, and you know.
She's the joy. A bully young lady tonight.
Yes. How y'all gonna dish Chirac? How you not gonna even start the conversation? Let's see. Let's find something else. I mean, I'm just like, hold up. Here's a live performance. Here.
If y'all want to hear us do it again, somebody say yeah. Hold up. Somebody say hell yeah.
Come on, get the.
1, 2. Check it out. 1, 2. Blow your mind. You ready to rock?
Cause the sun won't shine, the rain won't stop. We got the style, you can't pop. Let's get about the jazz, out the house, come on. We're 2 DJs from the 4. Plus 1, 2 people out there, we want y'all to know. We are the ones with the magical show. We're 2 DJs and 5 MCs. the girl, one of the boys, man. Most people go around just thinking anyway. We want you to hear what we say. The things we say, the things we do. It's like running a race and the low come through. That's a line of competition to be. Because we are the ones, they are the ones. I am the one with the motion need. The fucking ball got rhymes the law. I'm the first one shine. I'm down below. Rock well. Don't stop my level. Just get on the mic. Just get on the mic. Just get on the mic. When you're ready to rock.
Check it out, y'all.
Come on, how can y'all? I get so mad, and you know what? And Light and Queen Latifah, they don't bring her up either, you know. And I'm just like shocked, you know, because she. Let me try to find Lisa Lee and Debbie D when they did, but she was the first one to sign to the Sugar Hill Records. So I just don't understand why she's never mentioned. I really don't. And she's alive and she's on Twitter. When I go to Twitter, I'm gonna tweet her name out. But let me show when they appeared in the movie. She was the first rap female MC to appear in the movie. Hold up, Chirac. You know, I gotta school these people. It hasn't, and I'm gonna do something about it. Cause I mean, I just owe her. Debbie D. Lisa Lee. Okay. I mean, why is this? Hold up. I mean, I never understood the disrespect. You know, I'm big on respect and giving credit where it's due. And I'm shocked that none of the female rappers, none of them mention her. I mean, nobody. I'm serious. They all get an F from me. They all of them get an F from me. Oh, Lisa Lee. Hold up. I think it was Beat Street when they I'm trying to get that scene when they were in Beat Street. I mean, these were some. Here it is. Here is the beach. Hold on. Let me switch my camera.
Shavings? No.
Okay, these commercials now. Come on, YouTube.
This Geico ad because it's already over. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Why stop? Hold up. Come on, Beach Street.
Kenny, man, there goes Chirac, Lisa Lee, and Debbie D. Go get their record. Well, here three ladies from our neighborhood, guaranteed to rock the beat and rock the beat good. So come on, Debbie D, Chirac, and Lisa Lee, step up to the front so all your friends can see. We're all backing you up 100%. We know you practice all week. Now this is it.
Chirac is in the middle. She's in the red.
Go ahead.
Can boogie too. We got dance, we got shake it. Us, can boogie too. So come on, girl, let's go break it. Let's go break it. Us girls are the best of friends. If one ain't got no money, the other one is. When we go out, we know we look real hot. What the boys want, how you know we got? The fly girl, Debbie D, Lisa
we gotta start giving respect where respect is due. I mean, and we got these youngins out here who are disrespectful. That's why I don't like Nicki Minaj. How back in the day when we if you bit someone's style, copied it. Remember biting? You were looked down upon. You were frowned upon. You were the sun is too bright. You weren't respected. Okay? You weren't encouraged. And then you sit up here, you take Little Kim verbatim. You take exactly Little Kim's style, and then you don't give her respect, and then you diss her on top of that. You talk ish like you really doing something in the game, being a hoe. It's easy to be a light-skinned hoe in the game. You ain't got to have that much talent to be a light-skinned hoe in the game. The stuff we take off of light-skinned people, we would not take it off of dark-skinned people. And that's the honest and good truth. That's it. It's the truth. And it comes from white supremacy. It comes from racism. It's come breeding in this country. There's no way we would not let Angie Stone get away with some of the stuff that Beyonce do. That's it. The darker you are, the better you gotta be. And then you still don't get your respect and your just pay. And I don't know why people support that. Nicki, all they do is roll around the floor and show their ass like a bunch of strippers. And the young people think that's good. And there's no excuse now because we have YouTube. So we have YouTube and we have Google. And there's plenty of videos for them to watch to see what a real MC is. And there's no respect for our history. It's no respect. It's no respect for culture. Yeah. You want Angie Stone to put out some more rap? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because it saddens me. It really sad. We want everybody to respect us, and rightfully so. But the main people that should respect ourselves is ourselves. Nobody should beat us in respecting ourselves. No other race, no. Don't expect anyone to do for you what you ain't willing to do for yourself. And that's why when Farrakhan said on Saturday, when he said, he told Martin Luther King's son, he said, what we need to do is apply your father's philosophy of nonviolence to ourselves. We have to start. We got to start with that foundation. Before anyone respects you, you got to respect yourself. And that's I know I'm loud. I'm loud talking. But I just had to do that. Seeing that cipher last night just brought back all the things, when I was a little girl and, Sha Rock, listening to her, going to the store to buy their albums and coming home and playing it on my stereo. And, I just fell in love with being an MC at that point, and it's just sad that we don't respect our history. We don't respect our contributions. And some of our legends are still living. Yeah, Angie Stone is a talent. You got Kelly Price, Angie Stone. We got to up our game. We got to up our game. We got to respect our talents. We have to respect them. Anyone can take their clothes off, okay, and roll around on the floor. Anyone can go on stage and turn their butt to the audience and have on a thong, okay? Yeah, you know why our music got lost? Because we turned over distribution and control to record labels who were run by people who did not love music or love us as a community and our contribution. That's what happened. That's really, I worked for BMG Entertainment. I collected the royalties for groups like Christina Aguilera, well, singers like Christina Aguilera, the Foo Fighters, Dave Matthews. So I worked for RCA Music Group, and I managed their royalties. So I made sure that they were paid pursuant to their contracts and letter of directions from their producers and whatever. But it's just, we turned it over. We became too integrated. We wanted too much acceptance. And believe me, people were accepting our music. We kept saying crossover. I remember in the movie, Temptations. I remember in the movie with the Temptations where they said, what you want, when they were trying to cross over, Barry Gordon wanted them to have more of a crossover appeal. And I remember Paul, the one that played Paul, said, what do you want to do? Piss off our fans? I mean, we just don't think it's important to have black love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody throws black folks under the bus. Our artists, our athletes, our rich people. We just got to get back to that community. I think Tariq Nasheed calls it a code of conduct. And that's one thing I respect about other groups of people. Okay, because I don't want to say race. I want to get away from that because there's only one human race. But groups of people, a cultural group, I like how they stick together. And sometimes, when I was in a corporate attorney, and I would just, one day I said, you know what, let me go downstairs and, I'm on the 9th floor with the president, the CEO, the CFO, I'm up there by myself, the only black and the only woman. And they still trying to figure out how the hell Shawana got up here. But they couldn't take away. I was good, though. They couldn't take that. I was a smart lawyer, okay? And they had to come to me for advice. But anyway, I decided to go downstairs and meet with people who worked for the company, and talk to them. They said, you the lawyer for the you a lawyer for the company? I mean, black folks were surprised. Said, what you doing down here with us field Negroes? I said, I need to know what's going on in this company. Okay. So you guys are at the bottom line. You're there doing all the work. Let me come down there and find out what y'all doing. So it helped me in terms of me protecting the company, knowing what the company's about, how it's run, the general operations of a company. That's the kind of lawyer I am. I try to understand the business. That's what makes me a good lawyer. I try to understand the operations of a company and learn how to protect the interests. So I'm very proud of myself. I don't mean to toot my own horn. For so long, I've been quiet. I've been in the trenches. The problem with A&R, and someone said it, they're very lazy. You got people who don't have an ear. To me, the better A&R people would be somebody who could play an instrument, who can write songs. To me, someone who has an appreciation and affiliation of music. Those are the people that should be running companies. Not just people because they know so-and-so. It's a network going. So I know somebody, they bring them in, and they necessarily don't know anything about music. A lot of A&R people are just sitting there being lazy. Now they just looking on the internet, seeing what's on Twitter. You got to get out there and go to the clubs. Go there, listen to people, listen to music. We need to bring live bands back into the studio and get away from that synthesizing, type of music. That I think the synthesizer really killed the music. We need to get back to live bands. We need the rhythms. The live people, that's what's missing. That quality. We need, when rap took over as a main form of music for black people, that really caused an imbalance in the music industry, and we got away from the rhythm, the R&B, pure R&B, with live bands and good singers. Everybody got lazy. Everybody saw that Beyonce was a template, so they started using templates for people because they know that's work. Instead of developing artist development and getting out there and developing artists and their uniqueness and then market them according to their uniqueness. Everybody's extremely lazy right now. And that's the problem. Those people running the A&R departments are so detached from pure music. And anything, if money becomes your sole and only purpose of doing anything in life, that's why the Bible tells us the love of money, not having money, not desiring to have wealth, but the love. When you go to the point where that's the only reason or the main reason you do something in life, it will destroy anything. And that's what happened. Capitalism, lazy A&R people that are so detached from real music, people who don't respect the uniqueness of individuality. You hear Ace? Ace is. Hey, Ace. I don't know where he is. Ace. Oh, here he is. Come here, Ace. Where you barking at? Here come Ace. Ace, what you barking at? Can you see Ace? Hold up. Ace. Hey, Ace. Hold on. Let me get a good picture for my girl. See, Ace. Ace. What you barking at, Ace? Come on. Say hi, Ace. Ace. Ace, stop ignoring me. Ace, you hear me? Ace. He's right here. Okay, he crying. He want to talk to his girlfriend. His girlfriend outside in the backyard. Go ahead, beat it. Okay, so let's get back to our discussion. Okay, so, okay, I forgot where I was. Can somebody tell me where? Oh boy, but anyway, okay. A&Rs, yeah. You know, you gotta have a love for music. Oh yeah, that's your boy. You know I had to show your boy. You know, that's why I say the A&R. I would love for a couple of A&Rs let me interview them so I can check them. You know, it's disgusting. They have single-handedly destroyed the music industry. It's sad. It's really sad. It's just, but I think I have faith in us because now we don't have to depend on the record labels anymore. Now you can distribute your music independently. You got social media. Get engaged with social media. Build your audience. Build the following. Look at Fetty Wap. And let me tell you why Fetty Wap is so successful. We are tired of gangster rappers. We're tired of people talking about bang them up, shoot them up. You know, I sell drugs. I'm down with the cocoa. You know, we tired of all that mess. You know, Fetty Wap came on a scene, not calling females bitches and hoes and worshiping strippers. You know what I'm saying? He came out and it was like a love song. Now I didn't know trap. I was like, oh, he's talking about baking pies and stuff. I like this. My son said, Mom, he's talking about crack. I was so crushed. I was crushed. Okay? But anyway, it's still, hey, look, it's better than it's better than I'm going to drive by and kill all y'all, your family, and rape your mom and kill your sister and you a bitch and come have sex with me and all I want is your sex and I don't want you. I don't care about you as a person. And if you get pregnant, the child ain't mine. You know, I'm tired of all that rap. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. So Freddie Wap came and he put rhythm back in. And so I have hope. And plus, Tyrese, Black Rose album, go get it. If you have not gotten that album, he's doing well. He's putting R&B back. I don't want our R&B singers to put any more rappers in their songs for a while. Just no features, unless it's another singer appearing. And I'm not just talking about just Chris Brown, okay? I'm talking about like a real singer. That's what I want. Yeah, Tyrese, get that album. I supported him. I really did. But I want us to get back and clean R&B up. And let's get pure. Let's get the live bands back in here. Let's get the producing. Let's talk about love again. Let's talk not this smack it up, flip it up, rub it down, stripper on the pole, come dance for me, make it. Let's get back. We can do it. And now we don't have to depend on the distribution companies to buy such good music anymore. So the internet has opened it up. It's going to take a little work on your part. Twitter is free. I don't know why anybody who doesn't have a business, who has anything, artwork, music, YouTube is free. And matter of fact, you get enough followers, YouTube will pay you. Okay? I just don't understand why people don't take advantage of Twitter. Not Facebook, Twitter. Twitter is global. And we got to get back to that appreciation of music, and we got to support it by buying it. The consumers have to buy it. See, our kids are able to buy stuff because we give them the money. If we don't give them the money, if we purchase their music to control them, but hey, they can download stuff for free and stuff, so, But I teach my kids. In my car, I have old music. I have old school music. I have, Teddy Riley's, that 90s era music. So I expose them, and I think I'm going to start becoming a concert promoter on a small scale. That's what I'm going to do with Pink Cotton. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because we need to get in touch. We need to feel. It's nothing like a live band. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Y'all saw my logo? I'm proud of my logos. Let me show you my logos. Hold up. See my logos? I love my Pink Cotton logo. You see the people in the back? You see the cotton field? That's my logo, is to remind us of our history. Our history shouldn't be made, okay? It shouldn't be hidden. It shouldn't be ashamed of. It should empower you. And that's my other logo for my other business. And let me show you this painting that I had a classmate do. Y'all see this? Is that powerful? That's God passing me the mic. And you see the scales are balanced? Y'all see that? This is the storms of my life that I've been through. And out of the storm, God has given me purpose. And I'm like, turn my mic up, because I want these to hear me. I had the dream, and I told my friend Michael about it, and he painted it based on what I said. Isn't that awesome? But someone pointed out that the scales are balanced. Even though God's coming, so whatever I speak has to bring balance. And this is just my my law degree. They spelled my middle name wrong, but that's okay. And that's when my 20-year dream, that's me hugging my brother when I got sworn in as an attorney 20 years ago. I could practice law in the district court. This is Dell State, my degree for Dell State. But now it's a university, but when I went there, it was a college. That's my minister license. I became a minister. My husband bought this when I passed the bar. We were dating at the time. He bought me that painting. My freight broker license. And I just put this up here. Now I could do government contracts. This is my vision board. This is my nephew. I watched him, my great nephew. I watched him come into the world. I love him. I want to calm my ASS down. So I'm more Zen life. And then I started my own business. Here's my parents. Let's see a picture of my parents and my husband. We got married, and my brother. My father, he died in 2003. That's when his kidneys gave out on him, and he had to go on dialysis. That's me and my mom. I miss her. My brother, my husband. Let's see. This is my little bookshelf here. Yeah, I miss my mom. It's tearing me up, y'all. It's tearing me up. Gotta put my little sign back up here. My daughter walked for my mom for cancer. My rosary. I went to Catholic school from 1st to 10th grade, so some things you just can't get right now. I don't play the Mary, okay, but I will play my Father, because Jesus said our Father. But I can't, like Catholic faith is all up in me. I've been indoctrinated. Your wife went to Catholic school? Yeah. And then I switched over to Eastside High School with Joe Clark. So, and this is the map I bought for my office, so I can know where everything is for my truck drivers. And then I got painting to do. That's my little fax machine, my little table, my little room. So this is my cave. This is my cave. My little pillows. Look at this. Look at this. I got this. I love collecting stuff like that. I love it. I don't know who put this joke book. Little devotional. I got this stool at a garage sale for like $3. And that's my pillow. And then these are my license plates to my cars before I left Jersey. I will always be a Jersey girl. I'm a Jersey girl in Atlanta. Okay, so that's a little bit of my life. That's everything. Give you a little bit. So I want to thank you so much. Okay? Thank you for I'm trying to be wealthy. You know, God's been good to me. I tried to give my house back to Bank of America. But they don't want it. They said, nah, because God was like, nah, I gave you that house. So when I got sick and I took time off I got sick, and then my mom, you know, cancer came back. So I took off from work for a year and a half. And I took care of her. Me and my brother, my nieces, and my nephew. Yeah, so if you can find me BOA on blast, I'm blasting Bank of America. I got a pending pellet case against them. And the reason why, I told them they messed with the right one. I'm doing this so they won't do it to anybody else. So they started it, and I'm going to finish it. Okay? So BOA on blast on Twitter. I'm blasting Bank of America. Cause yeah, I'm putting them on full blast. For real. Cause all they had to do was modify my loan. These bitches wanna sue me and make my husband liable for a loan he ain't signed for. In violation of basic contract law, the paper. Girl, please. See, let me tell you about this. The banks, because this is like a little mini mansion. It's like almost 5,000 square feet with the basement. So this is what Bank of America does. If their friends want your house, they give you a hard time on modification. Garbage houses, they don't care anything about. You know, in low-income neighborhoods, they pretty much give you a modification. But if you're in a decent area and their friends want your house, or what you call those hedge fund group want your house, they don't want to give you a modification, but they're going to give me a modification. They don't mess with the right one. Why? What? These Negroes didn't look at the paperwork and see I was a lawyer. Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. They made me move out my house and everything. I said, oh, here, take the house. You don't want to do the modification? I'll get me another one. Then they're going to tell me after I moved out, kicked out all this money for rent and stuff. Oh, legally we can't, because the federal government sued Bank of America. The U.S. Attorney General went after them, and they had a settlement. So now they got to give me a modification legally. But I still got to take care of the lawsuit trying to make my husband liable for a mortgage that I was only liable for. At the time, I was a corporate attorney. I had the money. And even though he's on a deed, they can't foreclose unless he was liable on the mortgage. They can't go after him. So they sued, saying it was a mistake. He should have. Now, I bought the house in 2007. We're in 2014, 7 years later. Bank of America is a successor in interest, meaning they were not the original mortgage company, okay, that gave me the money. So how the hell are they going to have standing to sue me saying that the paperwork was a mistake when they weren't the original mortgagee, on the loan? Come on, Bank of America. Now I'm going to embarrass you. Okay, now because you just violated your paperwork, and I refinanced. Initially, my husband and I, we bought the house. I refinanced twice to lower my interest rate, but they only used me because I had the better credit and the money, the salary. So when I refinanced twice, he was on neither one of the mortgages. It's common. It's common. He could be on a deed as an owner and not be on a mortgage. I don't know what Bank of America problem is, but since they want to harass me, here I am, my mother's dying in August of last year, and I get this thing in the mail saying Bank of America is suing me. Not for foreclosure. They're suing me to make my husband liable on a mortgage he didn't sign off of 7 years ago with another bank. Now tell me how stupid that is. But listen, so check this out. So I'm calling Bank of America. I'm telling them, I said, look, they sent me a letter saying I could, I could take advantage of this program that they have. I said, that's fine, but you got to do something with this lawsuit. Okay? Or, either drop it or give me something in something. I need to speak to your in-house counsel. So they hum. And I said, well, forget them. So then March, so fast forward, because, my mom died, everything. I'm dealing with that and stuff. And, I answered whenever I got paperwork. If I need to file something, I filed it, answered whatever. So I get this summary judgment motion in the mail from the judge saying that they granted summary judgment. I'm saying they didn't even serve me with the summary judgment motion or brief so I could respond. And the judge just granted it. You could not grant summary judgment as a matter of law. So the judge is like all wrong, okay, for even granted it in the first place. But I wasn't served properly. After I called the judge's chamber and let the law clerk have it, I went and filed an appeal. So this is the legal stuff. I'm an attorney, so they messed with the right one. So we're in appeal. So check this out. Fast forward to May. I got my appeal in, my brief in, everything. Bank of America had where we can go in and talk to representative face to face. So I lug all my paperwork because I got everything, every document is organized in binders. As you can see, I like binders. I'm a binder person. So I talked to the VP of the division for mortgage for grant and modifications. And I told him, I said, I wanted to take advantage of this program that you offered, right? I said, but I couldn't because you had a pending lawsuit. And I just sat down and showed him because they didn't even know that they were suing me. What happened was the lawyer, that title company, he got his friends to sue me. Bank of America never wanted to sue me. The title company wanted to sue me to try to get my husband liable on the mortgage so they can go ahead and foreclose on the house. He didn't even know. He apologized to me. This is at the appeal and everything. They fired that law firm in Georgia, got a law firm in North Carolina. They had to write a brief. They had to respond to my brief. And now we're just waiting to hear. But Bank of America didn't even know that this damn attorney here in Georgia had filed a suit on their behalf. They didn't, because they kept saying, we didn't sue you. Yes. But then I did my research and I found out that Bank of America is doing this to all it's here in Georgia. If they can't foreclose on your house, so they're going in to these courts and saying, oh, the husband and wife, it was a mistake. They should have been on the mortgage. And these people are successors of interest. They have no standing to sue. It's 7 years. It's past any statute of limitation. They don't have standing because they're not the original mortgage company that gave me the loan. Okay? So as successors in interest, as assignees, they have to accept what our paperwork is. The contract we sign. When you sign those documents at closing, that deed, that mortgage, the note, that's a contract. That's a legal document. And the only way it can be amended in equity in court if there was a mistake by the parties to the contract. Not a successor in interest, the party to the original contract. The original mortgage company is the only one that could have sued me, and they had 2 years. Because really, after that, we closed on the house. They sold the loan to Countrywide. Then Countrywide went out of business, and Bank of America bought the assets from Countrywide. So here they're like twice removed from the transaction. So now I gotta bust their ass, okay? And the revolution will be televised, okay? And I'm doing this, okay? One, so to protect going forward, protect anyone who's not a lawyer, who couldn't fight for themselves. And once this case is decided, it'll be public record. They can Google it, and I'm going to make sure that they Google it because I got a website and BOA on blast on Twitter. You can follow my journey. Yes! I couldn't believe they were doing Bank of America, not Bank of America, but the title company. But see, Bank of America should have been more on it and more in control and know what's going on. And if a borrower tells you, okay, or a homeowner tells you that they have a lawsuit against you, damn it, get your in-house counsel involved and and let them investigate. Had they listened to me when I was trying to tell them that they were suing me and give me a fax number or something, email address where I can send you the documents, I'm not making this up. So finally, until I went face to face, the VP was so embarrassed. I mean, you saw it all on his face, and he took care of it immediately. And he got rid of that law firm, but they had to respond because it's an appeal, But they know they're not gonna win. They just not gonna win. You can't. There's no legal ground for them to win. Yes. So, sorry. Your friend can't have my house. And then when I'm done, matter of fact, I may even sue for y'all to pay it off. How about that? That's what I'll do. For all the anguish and aggravation. Yes. Now I'm going through all this. Here I am. My job tells me don't come back till I get healthy. Because, I'm falling out at work and stuff. Okay. I find out I have a brain tumor behind my left eye. Okay. I'm dizzy. My blood pressure was so high because of all the stress I was under. I almost checked out of here. And then my mother's cancer comes back. And it was other problems with other family members, my brothers. It was a horrible year. So you got financial, you got your bank suing you, your mom's dying, It was just horrible. Your health went out on you. Horrible. My asthma came back. I hadn't had asthma problem since I was a little kid. Stress will kill you. It will kill you. Yeah, I hope so. All you can have is hope. You can only try in life. And I just hope God rewards me for all the sacrifices that I've done in life, But I'm not making any more sacrifices. I'm just not. Not for nobody else. I'm sorry. Yeah. I know I told my business, but, maybe somebody out there is going through the same thing and I can help them. I'm just not one of the people. I'm not going to say, here, I'm so rich. I'm so this. I'm just a regular person trying to make it, trying to build wealth for my children. So if I get sick, they won't have to change my diaper. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's the truth, Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm from Patterson. Let me tell you something. I truly judge people by their character. I'm not impressed. See, I've been around very rich people. And they miserable. Miserable. And I'm like, but you're a white man in America. You got a degree. You're running a company. Why the hell are you miserable? So I'm telling you, I worked around the rich, okay? I've never seen, I'm talking about miserable. And that's kind of like scared me. I said, damn, I don't want to be like this, And let me tell you something. I would never be greater than God. You want to impress me? Walk on water. Heal the sick. Turn water to wine. Feed the homeless. Build houses for the homeless. Help the children. Beat some asses. You want to oppress me? Okay? Yeah, and these banks need to be put in check. Bank of America's and a lot of these financial institutions need to really, their charter needs to be revoked. But they got the money to grease the hands of the politicians and the attorney generals, and they get slapped on the wrist. So Bank of America, they get sued. How many CEOs went to jail, okay, for the crap that's going on in connection with the mortgage fraud that went on in this country? How many? A couple of black folks went. They need to. The banks are out of control. They're out of control. They don't give us our interest. Let me tell you, you'll be surprised how much they make interest in a minute off our dollars sitting in the bank. You just don't, the money that they make. And they don't give it to us. Insurance company, let me tell you, I'm trying to get a class action lawsuit. If anyone that your family member, bought any burial insurance, please send me an email at Bridges, BRIDGESESQ at gmail.com. And the fees, and sometimes, and Bank of America was doing this. And that's why I would not have I don't even want my mortgage with Bank of America. I can't wait to pay that thing off or refinance and go with someone else. I can't wait to this lawsuit. I don't want to have any dealings with Bank of America. Bank of America, what they would do is that they will hold your deposits, right? And fix it so that your checks will bounce so they can collect fees. So you're looking at your account. You think they done took the money out because you swiped your card. You think they took the money out and they hadn't. So you think you have more money than what you have. And you go and make other purchases. And then they would hold it and then hit you with all these fees for insufficient funds. I know Bank of America did that. They did that. So ain't no way. I'm mad I gotta deal with Bank of America. I'm serious. You talking about fraud? They crooks. And they got the money to buy the politicians. Those are the people supposed to be. Thank God the Attorney General did something, sued them, but it was just, nobody went to jail though. None of the CEOs. And now Merrill Lynch has acquired Bank of America. I send them a couple of tweets too. Every time they do something to piss me off, I go to Twitter and at Merrill Lynch. But anyway, yeah. So I know you guys, y'all got, I do. Let me tell you, I'll go off on you on Twitter. They don't want that stuff on their timeline. They don't want nobody Google nothing on their timeline. I'm telling you, look at with sorority sisters. We were able to get that off of VH1 just going after the sponsors for the show. Y'all don't know the power of Twitter. That's why they look at us. They every time something go down, they start looking for the tweets from quote unquote black Twitter. That's a marketing tool. You don't want your brand hurt in any way publicly. Yes. And Raven Simone, keep it up. I'm going to go rally up D9. And we're going to go after the sponsors for The View. So she keep talking shit. Okay? And they keep upholding her, allow her to sit there. I'm going to act just like a Jew. Okay? I'm going to act just like a Jew. I'm going to go after the pockets. Shoot. Yep, I'm going to act. Honey, that's what I respect about the Jews. They created the Anti-Defamation League so people won't talk shit about them. They created an entire organization. The organization was founded because here in Georgia, this Jewish man was found guilty and sentenced to execution for killing this little white girl. The judge commuted the sentence of the execution and gave the man, I think, like life sentence. And those white folks got mad and they went and got that man out of jail, prison, wherever he was, and hung him, lynched him. And this man in his house created the Anti-Defamation League. So that you don't do shit about a Jew. You don't say, I'm talking about Caucasian Jews, not the real ones. The Caucasian Jews, okay? You can't say ish about a Jew and not get it. Okay? Y'all see them Hasidic Jews? They crazy. And they'll dare a police officer to come in. See, that's what Farrakhan's trying to teach us. Okay? That's what he's trying to teach us. We got to get to that point where don't nobody mess with the Nation of Islam. Nobody. No gangbangers, no cops. Nobody mess with the Nation of Islam. Nobody. They're our bargaining chip. You know? Seriously. The nation about it. They're about it. But anyway. So that's that. So anything else y'all want to talk about before I hang up? Because I got to send some emails out. Ain't they crazy? Them Hasidic Jews, they live in a community together. They support each other's business. Their dollars circulate within their community and rarely benefit any other group of people. Oh, thank you. See, I'm trying to live my destination. I've been quiet for a long time. When I say crazy, not in I'm just saying you can't mess with them. Let me clarify because people don't understand my slang. When I say crazy, you don't mess with them. They stick together as a community. You do anything to them, and they're very mean. They come out in bulk. They like, look, don't come. We'll handle our own about our business. That's it. That's what I mean by don't mess with them. Yeah, they police their own community, and this is what something that Farrakhan. See, we as black people, we have put so much on people who don't like us, who don't understand us, who don't respect us, to feed us, to clothe us, to house us, to educate us, to give us religion. We depend too much on external forces in our community. And what integration did for us, it destroyed our nucleus. I'm not saying I'm against integration, but it diluted. Before, doctors, lawyers, everybody lived within the community, teachers. But as soon as we got a chance to move to the suburbs, we did. And that's why I moved to Atlanta. I came down here and I saw communities of black folks. But, I was fooled. That was just in DeKalb County. I ain't go to Gwinnett, Fulton, where it's a different story, But just seeing black folks live well. I'm talking about these big mansions, black black community. Yes, they did. Not only did they force them out, they didn't provide quality housing. You know, they weren't good landlords. They were slumlords because they didn't respect. You can't depend on people as much as we do. We have to get back to Black Wall Street. We got to become more responsible for ourselves. You can't expect someone who don't love you to take care of you. You can't do it, people. It's just not gonna happen. And we just naturally gravitate to, but we have a unique history. We had slavery. But I can't make an excuse. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I think we got too busy working. I think that's what happened. And we wanted to assimilate so much that we lost our connection culturally to one another. That cultural connection that's necessary to uplift the race. You understand what I'm saying? We're all we have. Thank you. And that's what made me decide to create Bargo Logistics, because I want to leave something to my children. It's not just about myself. That's selfish. You want to be able to pass on generational wealth to your kids. You want to learn about entrepreneurship and trust and things like that. You know, how to pass on wealth without the tax consequences. You know, create a trust. You know, there's things. It's just so much. And now we have no excuse to remain ignorant. The Bible said, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. And I'm going to add one thing, being lazy, wanting somebody to feed you when God has made you an independent, free-thinking person that can feed yourself. You don't want no one to feed you. You want someone to teach you how to feed yourself. That's what you want. And we got to be independent, more independent than what we are. Everybody makes money off of us but us. We would rather pay someone else than to see someone with our complexion become wealthy. And then when they do become wealthy, they think they have to deny their cultural connection and love to be accepted, to assimilate fully accepted by a group of people who probably will never ever love and respect you. Okay. I'm done. I'm done preaching today. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off. I went from rap history to my personal problems to talking about cultural issues. Yeah. A car wash, everything. I was shocked. Let me tell you, I've learned so much from Unsung. I was just shocked. And Jews have always had a hand. They know who we are. They stay close to us. They stay close to us. Yeah. And now you see everybody's getting butt injections. Even some black girls tanning their skin. Now they want to look like us. Putting collagen in their lips. And you still hate yourself? You still hate yourself? You crazy. You crazy. You still hate yourself. You got people trying to look like you. And you're naturally like that. But anyway, I'm done venting. Appropriation. Now it's okay to be black because white people want to be black. But they only want to be black for the physical, not for the struggle. Not for the struggle. That only black to an extent. Only what's beneficial. Only to appropriate and rob from us more. That's it. But that's my rant for the day. I gotta go send some emails out. I hope you enjoyed this scope. All right. I don't want to waste your time on here. I don't want to talk about celebrities all the time. They want everything but the birth. It's like most of us. We want God's blessing, but we don't want his commandments. We want his blessings, but we don't want his chastisement. Okay? That's it. God, just give me your blessings. I ain't going to listen to you. I'm not going to pattern my life after you. I'm not going to follow your rules about doing things. I just want you to give me the blessings. When the blessings are tied in the obedience. The blessings are tied in the obedience. But people don't want to talk about that. See, the issue is not whether God loves us. Oh, thank you. The issue is, thank you for listening. You're very loyal. The issue is not whether God loves us. The issue is if we love God. Okay? Now, if we love God, then we will keep his commandments. Folks don't want to hear those scriptures. Okay? They want the Burger King religion. I can do whatever the hell I want, and God's still going to bless me. Let me know how that works out for you. Okay? Let me know. God is not mocked. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man or woman sows, that is what he reaps. Okay? So, all that phony religion, honey, when somebody tell me your lifestyle is contrary to the very book you're supposed to be preaching from, and then I want y'all to do me a favor. Read Acts 4. I think it starts at verse 31. Read that and let me know, all you Christians who are in a church, and let me know if your church mirrors that. If your church does not mirror that, run, get up out of it. Okay? The Holy Spirit is not there. Okay? Read Acts, because see, nobody preaches from that book about the Holy Spirit. Okay? Because the real test of a Holy Spirit is what occurred in Acts. Okay? And then we'll talk again. All right? So y'all have a nice day, and thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, read that. And let me know. Tweet me. Pink Cotton Mom on Twitter. Pink Cotton ESQ on Instagram. And I love you all. Thank you for listening to me and my rant, because it's helping me. I feel like I can speak now. I've got a mic. And I'm just going to tell it like it is. All right? All right. Thank you. Everybody have a nice day, okay?